Now here's the deal. If 2 months ago you would have told me that I'd have the opportunity to run around with some of my best homies to Jensen Beach, Florida, Walker's Cay, Bahamas, and then come back and fish the Glades all in a 10-day span, there's no way I would have believed it. But as luck would have it, that is exactly what happened. The roster for this trip was pretty simple. Rex Hannon spearheaded this whole thing from Worldwide Fly Works in Jensen Beach. My buddy Court Douthit, James Torrey, Alex Beck, and helping me videotape this whole adventure was my good buddy Justin Hodge. I'm gonna take you on one of the craziest runarounds any of us have ever been on. First stop, Jensen Beach.
All right, well today we're gonna run the beach and look for the big schools of jacks. Probably anywhere from 20 to 40 pounds. And if you can get to them nice and quietly and get a fly in them, they'll eat a fly, either a big popper, a big streamer. Hopefully you can catch 1 or 2 of them. And then hopefully, you know, it all, you know, the sun and the moon and everything lines up and bingo.
Yeah, man. About to go smack some jacks off the beach and see if Rufus was correct in his assumptions.
Being able to witness these guys and film these guys putting flies right in front of Jack's faces, I mean, the chaos that transpired was incredible, especially from a videographer's standpoint. I mean, watching 15 to 20 fish all trying to eat the same fly at the same time is so epic, especially when you're shooting in slow-mo and you're getting all that just crispy chaos.
Everything goes to chaos. Watching them chase the fly is chaos. When they eat, it's chaos. The fly line is up around the reel, wrapped around another rod, push pole holder, and I'm willing to do that shit for jacks every single time.
They have a warrior spirit, no give up, and if it was life or death, I guarantee they'd play to the death. They would never give up. Stop that. Yeah, I am chat to the noise. And stop at the talking. I am chat with the boys.
Keep it going, baby.
Keep walking. Hot like fire on the pan. If you want to touch Mount, please use caution.
From the #1 station, this is a story about love. A love story.
Hi, my name is Annie Flanagan. I work here at Walker's Cay. I'm technically the dock master, but I wear a lot of hats. And I ended up here because my family has a long history here. I came for the first time when I was 3 months old, and as soon as I met the island, pretty much set my destiny. Now I'm living the dream, baby. Pretty much, I started on the flats when I was like about 10, 12 years old with a spinner rod, and recently I just found my new favorite passion for fly fishing. So when I heard of this crew that wanted to come out here and do some camping and DIY fishing, I was all about it. So luckily I got the chance to fish with two of my favorites, called us the Dream Team. I had Jesse and Court on the pole. We caught some awesome fish, but the best one was my personal best bone on the fly with my boys, running through mangroves and shit. Let's fucking go! Woo!
Come on, come on.
Hooked up, and the thing ran right for the mangroves like they always do, weaving in and out of all of them. But I was able to chase it down, and we landed this monster beauty, a legendary day with the Dream Team.
Jesse is a super fishy dude, so we were walking together trying to locate some bones that were tailing, and we ended up getting on a couple fish, away from everybody else. We kind of made a little trek to get where we needed to go, and ultimately we had a couple fish tailing, 3-4 ticks in. He was on it, and the rest is history. Hooked up. Rex was actually walking down the beach as it was happening, and Alex was too, so to be there by ourselves, and then ultimately when we finally hook up and have part of the group come in and be a part of the same experience of me catching my first bonefish, that was pretty special. Rex had a net, he came on in and we got that thing in the net, and yeah, off to the glades we go, baby.
Stop that. Stop that.
My name's Jimmy Wheeler. I'm a founder and owner of Everglades Fishing Company here in Everglades City. I realized I have a true passion for this place that I call home, and want to share it with everybody that I can. So these guys say they're interested in coming over and fishing the Everglades, and I said, well, hell, I might as well see what they're really about. If they're willing to cross the ocean to go to the Bahamas, they're damn sure willing to put these pretty boats in some trees where I put only these John boats and yeah, pretty much just John boats.
And then all of a sudden, Jimmy takes a hot left into what looked like a wall of mangroves, but it turns out there was a skiff plus 2 inches on each side of it, at least at the beginning. And so it was one of the wildest boat rides I've ever been a part of.
There's not a fishier place in the world, and not a better place I'd rather be. This is home.
Stop that.
Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise. Then stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man's keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize. Let the girl tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution.
Pretty sure the only way you can describe this entire trip is the absolute shit.
Basically, this entire experience is Rex Hannon's fault. Fortunately, we played it safe. Nobody got seriously injured, which is always a plus. All the boats made it back. Getting ready for the next one. Can't wait for it. We turned what was first presented to us as a big obstacle into a true life adventure. Adventure, not the Avengers.
It's hard to live a life of adventure if you never leave the shore. And the past 2 weeks I spent with this crew proves that they certainly aren't afraid to leave the shore. And as far as the fishing, I think Henry David Thoreau said that men can spend a lifetime fishing and never really realize it was never about catching fish. The memories that I'm going to take with me are the places that I was at and the time I spent with like-minded people. These aren't just anglers. They aren't just a group of guys that we met to get a job done. These are like a band of brothers. They'll always be with me. That's what I'm going to take from this past 2 weeks. Godspeed.